This week we have more Leica camera bodies, accessories, lenses. Maybe it's not all Leica, but it's all pretty cool. More turquoise, sterling jewelry. More jewelry. Look at this new case. You can just use the camera right through it. Weights of sterling cutlery, more sterling jewelry. Maybe there's a little gold in there, or jewelry down there. Silver $50. Loving that new case. Lots of fishing stuff and more. Whole lot more over here. A lot of art glass, art pottery, some signs. What's over here? Uranium glass, some marbles, some Pyrex, all those drop-offs. Look at that nice painting. Check out this fabulous swag lamp table. That's a lot of look. Look at this cool desk, a clock in it. Doesn't seem to be especially old, but that's really cool design. Other pieces of furniture as well. Some tools. A lot of nice decor and decorators over here. Some nice rugs. Palletfuls of stuff. Anyway, you get the point. Take it all. Don't underestimate all this stuff back here. These boxes and tubs are packed full. Really useful, like gadgets and tools and just all sorts of stuff. Check them out. Old framed pictures, early 1900s, more artwork and cool stuff. Framed ephemera. Chad, look at that neat small size cash register. Musical instruments. And more and more. Let's do this. It's all coming up in this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction. Oh yeah, it's once again time for preview video for this week's Kansas City Thursday night auction. This auction will be Thursday, July 2nd, 2026. We're located 1801 Gwinnett Street in Kansas City, Missouri, 64120. We are in the East Bottoms, just east of River Market, kind of by Casey Current Stadium and those big old monstrous apartment buildings and knuckleheads and all that, and Bally's. Auction night, doors open at 5, auction starts at 6. Then every Wednesday we do a preview from 11 to 1. Come in, take a look around, and check everything out. Make sure you're subscribed and you like and all of that good stuff. Somehow we did it again. And we'll just go start down here. All these knives, these same kind of knives that we've had for a while now. Looks like lighters, jewelry, fishing. Vintage toys. Some photos in there. Looks like military stuff. Character glasses. We're looking at comic books. Yep. Look at the pictures. Probably gave you more of a detail. Golden stamp replicas, Hot Wheels. What is the deal here? Some records, jewelry. I didn't put that out. That looks like gold to me. I'll have to check. Sterling. Big boxes of sterling flatware. 500 grams there, 400 grams there. It's like maybe watches and more jewelry. Half dollars, 64s, Walkers and Franklins. There are some more turquoise jewelry, rings, currency. Looks like some autographs, more jewelry and such down here. There's an elegant necklace, little leather Eeyore or donkey. All right, getting into this sort of jewelry. So this box here, these weren't marked sterling. Some of them might be. Might sniff around in there. This here, same kind of thing. Like I think maybe that's sterling. I think these are sterling. A lot of gold filled. I don't know why these wouldn't be sterling. Some watches. More like camera components. A lot of it being Leica, as I understand it. That? I guess maybe a stand for something. It's a little steamy in here, I'm not gonna lie. I turned off the fans, most of them, before I started this, and there's the difference. Alright, so here are these. Chad, look at the photos. Chad should have gotten a picture of each serial number. You might have noticed the freaking raspberry on my arm. It's always fun when you're getting older and you freaking fall. Freaking scary. But all good, all good. Looks like Fiesta, art glass, Navajo, maybe some more art pottery, art glass, a churn. Those vases look really nice. Little cute little whatever they are up there. Freaking dang, got the goat's head on them. Oh, no, is it generators, I believe. More art pottery. That wild looking light thing. Space shuttle coming in hot. Uranium glass coming in green. Marbles. Pyrex, probably Fenton. More crystal. All of these drop-offs. This is really pretty. Nice frame. It says, there's a little tag back here. It said artist Callan, C-A-L-A-N. They were asking $1,000 at one point. Findlay Engineering College, 1926, 1917. Nice oil I cannot see what that says. Huh, look, check them out. So these are guys, I guess, before World War I. And then I'd say a lot of these guys. I don't know, hard to say. But maybe went to war. Definitely knew someone who did, that's for sure. Chad. Whoa, that's wild. Beneath this surface. Oh, that glare, I'm sorry. It's like a head and neck with skulls and anatomy stuff. London and Lancashire Insurance Company. I'll look for a date here real quick. There's a postmark on there. I can't quite get in there. Nice little cash register, like I think like cigar store size is what they maybe call that. So it's not huge. These were made from banana leaves, as I understand it. More of these freaking knives. I don't know where they keep coming from, but China, I think. Goya. Hillbilly taking a bath, painted onto a shovel. Vintage Chiefs collage. Patrick Mahomes appears to have signed that, no COA. There's one of those rain lamps. Oil. No oil in that one. Looks like set bag, Marine Corps, War Military, Sports, Chiefs, Pacheco, Mahomes, Pacheco, Lakers. All right. So we'll get over to this stuff here in a bit. Let's see, we'll walk over here. So this will be about 8:30 if you're new. We get up, we move around the rooms, and we start doing choice. We go to these tables. This will probably be slid up front. When we don't have a bunch of stuff on carts coming up front this week, so that's a time saver. Cool, like coal miner lunchbox, antique miner's lunchbox. Should be a compartment in there. I can't quite get it with one hand. Rods and reels. Mark McGuire's back. I'm gonna say Bleak. I guess I'm not sure. More fishing stuff. Signed piece. Seems kind of familiar. More fishing. And when the air's not moving around in here, it gets a little sultry. But again, like there's only one fan on over there. We kind of found That's cool. This is neat. That like not opening that door all the way seems to help. I'm just turning on the exhaust fan. Oh, these are vintage shower curtains, like from 60s or 70s. Old new stock. New dead stock, whatever they call it. Boxes of crystals. There's a couple more coming up. These little engines should do well. Oh, sharp. Cannot make out the model. That's cute. More crystals. Cat's drugstore or something or other. I think those are old like gaming computer cases. Nice little art pottery flat. That looks Fenton. Be careful digging around, please. Southwestern Bell meter. Microscope back there. License plates. Christmas tree stand and hubcaps. Here's a bunch of boxes of vintage Sports Illustrated. Looks like there's some Mad here too. These photographs are negatives. Box full of envelopes and negatives. Truman carved piece. More SIs. More SIs. I thought that was cool. It's like an old, like, marketing illustration. Probably went into, into print somewhere, some catalog or something. Check him out. It's real watercolor. Okay, stamps. More books of stamps. Again, look at the pictures. I should have taken pictures of a few pages, but you really just need to come in and look at those. Okay, then come pick up your stuff, people. Thank you. Over here, stack of tubs, more test equipment kind of stuff. Radio stuff, I guess, too. Lots of blue and white I see over here, which still seems to be pretty popular. Looks like then we've got another consignor here on the other side of the table. Records, Partridge Family, Littlest Angel, Babes in Toyland. That should give you an idea of what you're going to find in there. McCartney shirt, 93. All right, then we're jumping. We're going back. Pallets of crap. One money, everything on there. So that's great money making opportunity. Resale opportunity. Church garage sale opportunity. These bust forms are back. These lights are still here. They are, where did I see that? Herman Miller. I don't know if that really matters. Dining table, chairs. All right, let's go up. So here's the back of that. Oh, made in China. Still an interesting piece. The clock in there. Some tools, creepers. I think this one should be by itself. They probably all three should. But maybe that, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Here we go, here we go. Nice desk, chairs, very nice. Cute little drop leaf side table. Stool, vintage office chair. Go over here, and that fireplace bumper. And there's a fireplace screen. Leaf funnel. Parts. Shelves. Sort of a vintage table or something. Artwork. Is that Dak Prescott, maybe? We've got the original one back there. There. Okay, what was in here? Nectar. Oh, mattress. Okay, then we'll jump back here. Now, again, like I said in that intro, man, don't write this stuff off. There's a ton of it back here. But, I mean, if you start digging around in these tubs, you're like, oh, look, isn't that a handy little thing? Oh, I could use that. Freaking siren. It really is. Too bad Scooby-Doo's all banged up, but he's still back here. But I'm that guy that loves digging through like the Amazon stores and hardware stores, bargain bins, and all that. Kind of what this is. Seems like a step above that. These are nice. These little dollies. Quality. Strange assortment of stuff. All right, my camera kind of glitched out on me. I think I was maybe over here. These are freaking handy. Sleep headphones. Ooh. So yeah, don't overlook the Stay Cool towel. Come check it out. Maybe something you need. It's a lot of freaking tools. And then more of those pumps. Again, even though they're stacked up, they sell individually. Pretty much that goes for anything over here. Not really much like that, but those carts, those are individual. Pumps are individual. I mean, I could dig in that sucker for freaking 30 minutes. Spread all that stuff out. Okay. More of it over here. Like there's a lot of these. Ooh, and that's 5. Usually they're 3. So I've seen a few of those. Oh, there's another one. Another one of those Nebo bulbs. Those are like you plug them in, and they have a little battery in them so that it recharges when the power goes out. What's up over here? Free-ish since 1865. Isn't that the freaking truth? There is a crack in there. Still a neat piece. There it is. Lawn darts. I'll take a picture of that to send to Sean Burns. He was wanting some. This friend of mine he's building a new house, and he is going to build a big jart in his yard, kind of like the shuttlecocks. Freaking hilarious. LED headlamps. Big old freaking, guess that's what LED headlight, auto lighting system. But I know I bought 2 LED headlights for the minivan. It's because I like them better, and it's $100 freaking dollars. This is kind of more of the same kind of stuff, I guess. Some other little goodies mixed in. Oh my god, these. I have a couple of these here because they wanted, I know it cost a whole bunch to get them to come in and climb up and put some more up, so I found those at a freaking Micro Center. They're handy. You just screw them into a light bulb. They work great. Look at them from your phone. Talk through them. Dang, a lot of coffee. Whole lot of coffee. Whole lot of coffee going on. I'm a sucker for this stuff. Here we have an inflatable, patriotic Valentine's Day frog who's green, so maybe that could work for 4th of July as well as Valentine's Day, obviously, but maybe even St. Patrick's Day. These LL Bean hats, all of them. That's a nice little score. Metal, heavy metal football guys, gun parts. There's more crystals over here. More of those cooling rods, whatever. Dash cams, dang. Back scratcher, gotta love that. There's another one of those cameras. More. Oh, where people come up with this stuff? Okay, over here. Looks like sportsy table. And more. Not sure why these are all done up like that. This is it's kind of crumbling, so I didn't know what to do with it, but it is a Coke banner, sports related, Olympics. Let's jump over to the wall. Looks like More Holly's stuff is making its way back to the auction, which happens a lot. Somebody buys it and ends up not working out or whatever, so they bring it back. Looks like that person knew how to paint. Nice artwork. Whoa, that's wild. Plaza with one of those little gargoyle things. That's kind of neat. Cannot read what that says. Birthday of Kansas. Mirror. Old-timey colorized photos. A castle. Southwest. The beach. Some kittens. What those guys are doing. Huh. Double signed by the artist. That's cool. Nally, I can make that one off. Looks like John Nally, Nally. Linda and Palm. Everything over here, pretty well lit because of this freaking, whatchamacallit, hanging swag table lamp. At one point there's probably a piece of glass, I'm guessing, on there. Okay, where were we? Medical, I guess. Freaking t-shirts. Navy clothes, maybe? Coming to preview, check it out. Military stuff up here, so could be, that's a good little box of primitive tools. Real nice box. Photos. NYC. Don't look like Holly's signature. KU galore. And some other stuff. And over here we've got some nice bows, camera stuff. Great stuff all the way through. Morant. And these are neat. Kodak. Like store displays. Alright, let's go over here. More. Okay, here we go. Camera kind of glitched out again. It's too hot in here and these Sonys overheat. So then I go put it in the refrigerator. Doesn't take long. Should be able to get through it. More decorators, pottery, things like that over here. Hello, I'll be right with you. We've almost done with this video. Old books, skeleton, Marine Corps, microphones, blue bottles. More stuff here, good stuff, all the way through the end of the night. And one thing before I finish, it's at the end of the video, I don't know if I should say anything or not, but if you're the person watching this who bought all of that, it was like, I don't know, 10, 15-year-old like new automotive accessories and stuff. The lady who consigned them, I told her a whole bunch of times I can't promise anything, did the buyout for $5. She's freaking pissed. If we can figure out something, I can get those back and give it to her. I guess she just didn't understand how auctions work and all that. And you tell people and they don't listen, and then I'm the bad guy. So, all right, thanks. Bye. See you soon.